There we go. And this is going to be the loser semifinal, which is technically the loser gets third place, winner gets at least second place, and a chance at the winners finals. And it will be on simple between the red player on the left side. It will be Wreckz in the Camo Paladin once again, and his opponent will be in the same exact skin and the same exact mech, but a different color. The green player on the right side, NuclearPizza. Wreckz going bear traps right away. What the hell? I guess he doesn't want Nuclear to get the forward that easily. Okay, interesting. Bear traps is the bear trap is a very interesting unit. It used to be high top meta before with the infantry switching with the bulb switching mechanic with infantry. Wreckz trying to prevent NuclearPizza from taking this mid, but it's not really going to happen. NuclearPizza easily able to grab it. It's pretty much the same exact opening that he had the last time he played on simple. He will be able to neutralize it, I think, with these Gemini. Yeah, and Wreckz, going down, though, taking a lot of fire from those Longhorn. And Seeker, actually, the neutral Seeker killing Wreckz. This should be gray. That would be nice if that was gray instead of green, so it's a little confusing. But NuclearPizza losing that outpost. Doesn't have his forward yet, so Wreckz actually might still be in this game. Oh yeah, he will be able to take this middle outpost under his control for now. Let's see what he can actually do with it. He's running out of energy. He really needs to refuel. Levels up, so he's good there. NuclearPizza going down to the low ground, avoiding fire, and Wreckz actually might be able to take this middle outpost. And secure it. Holy crap. Yeah, NuclearPizza losing that middle. And Wreckz now just spinning in circles. Okay, so NuclearPizza working on his forward. And Wreckz just bear trapping like crazy. That is really annoying, I must admit. And NuclearPizza really trying to get this outpost under his control. Will be able to do it now. Definitely enough creeps going to go up. But will Wreckz be able to neutralize it and prevent NuclearPizza? Okay, now does decide to pull back, which is probably the good decision at this point, especially against a player as good as NuclearPizza. And yeah, Wreckz, okay, sort of harassing. Oh, will he be able to survive this? Oh god, why does he transform? I think he would have been fine. He really shouldn't move. He really shouldn't move at all, because that's when you regen health more. But he will be able to survive this. NuclearPizza has given up the chase. Does regen more. Now artillery coming out. No jammer out on the field for NuclearPizza yet. Is there? No. Oh, he only has a Sonya, so he won't be able to get it to level 4. Oh boy. Yeah, but okay. I don't know. I don't know if Wreckz should even focus on Seekers at all, or just focus on saving his units through micro, because, you know, it just takes so long to kill those Paladins. Maybe 2 Seekers or something like that at most. He does have 1 out on the field, I think. Yeah, just 1. But Nuclear with quite a lot of artillery. I'm not really sure what Wreckz just dropped. Did he drop it? Oh, he just dropped the Gemini. That was a little bit random, but there's no tanks over here in this area, so great eye by Wreckz. So it was able to finish off, I think, 1 artillery. And at this point, NuclearPizza has 4 artillery out on the field, all facing to mid. 1 more coming out. Now the 5th one does go down. And Wreckz actually doesn't have that much. It's 32 to 23. It's weird, even though Wreckz is way ahead in terms of the unit count. He's not that far ahead. I mean, just does not look like it. NuclearPizza has a great spread of units over here. Oh, you know what's taking up all of his upkeep? Let's see. 3 bear traps. That's taking up 3. So it's at most 31 if you want to consider it like that. NuclearPizza going to neutralize this outpost again, I think, or at least his artillery would, I would assume. Is there a jammer out on the field for Wreckz? No, he does have the Sonya. Does NuclearPizza brought the Sonya down? Yes, he has. He already has the Sonya out on the field. Able to retreat there, just using that tank as a damage soak. And now Wreckz gonna... I don't know what he's going to plan on doing. He doesn't look like... Okay, he's just trying to get a good spread. Okay, just trying to get as much experience as he possibly can, I guess. Or to clear neutrals, because he might use it in the future. Oh, going to try to finish off some artillery over here. There's no... Okay, NuclearPizza does drop to block. Going to try to finish off the Sonya. Wreckz does... Oh, okay, he was not able to grab that second Gemini. Will he be able to save it? No, losing another one to NuclearPizza. 39 to 31, but once again, Wreckz has 3 bear traps down on the field. Wreckz has no points in abilities, whereas NuclearPizza has 2 points in attack aura, which is pretty much the most popular and, to be quite honest, most effective aura nowadays. And kind of since always. Speed aura, lol. But yeah, oh, now Wreckz gonna do a bottom push. Ooh, let's see if NuclearPizza scouts this. I think I don't know. And Wreckz going, damn, son. I'm not really sure why. Is he going to do a bottom push or what? He's just putting, I think he's just putting units down there just in case, because he doesn't want NuclearPizza to screw them from the sides, I guess. And now Nuclear, man, what a great formation. Artillery in the middle, tanks on the sides to protect from any harass. So Wreckz has to deal with extra tanks, but he does have 4 over here. He can bring even more and probably a healing. Oh, whoa, way up. He's okay. He's leapfrogging a little aggressively, I would say, but okay, it does land. Oh man, really low on health. That front Gemini will almost definitely get killed. But there are actually not too many tanks over here for NuclearPizza. NuclearPizza has a lot of Archies down on the field, 8, and only has 5 Longhorn down, and they're kind of scattered. And Wreckz has everything focused over here. It is still 4 Gemini still alive. Is going to pull back though, because yeah, that's really dangerous. Losing another Gemini. So 45 to 37. NuclearPizza slowly making up the difference. 39 to 46 now, and Wreckz desperately trying to keep up here. Bunkering creeps to keep that outpost under his control. Yeah, it's a good thing. Okay, yeah, more healing units, to be honest, for this artillery fight. It's weird, like they're really trying to go between artillery fight and just harassing. Oh, now the Berth is coming up for Wreckz. He has it at level 6 first. Man, they have pretty much mirrored loadouts. I mean, they are both playing the same mech, so I guess it makes sense. But yeah, it's just a little hilarious how 1v1 has varied slightly from patch to patch and era to era and all that stuff. But you know, the unit composition kind of necessity hasn't really changed too much. And Wreckz might be able to just snipe one of these artillery from the side. Will NuclearPizza respond to this? No. He's actually going with 4 Longhorn over here with attack, or Wreckz still with nothing. Wreckz was able to kill an artillery, but at the cost of a Gemini, which is, you know, more. It costs more. And another one does go down, 51 to 43. Does NuclearPizza have okay, both Wreckz and NuclearPizza have generators in their loadouts. So that's... Oh man, this is just going to build and build and build and build. I don't know if Wreckz is bringing out... Okay, he is pumping out some generators. NuclearPizza has not quite hit his unit cap quite yet. Another Bertha coming out for NuclearPizza. Oh, actually, the first Bertha that he's ever made is coming out. So now Wreckz is going to start socketing generators because they are going no money maker play. They're all 100% free free sockets. So now Wreckz already hitting his cap, 54 or 57 out of 54, actually passes unit cap. And now moving up. Man, NuclearPizza with godlike harass there, just keeping Wreckz on his toes. Still at 44 though, needs to pump out more units. Doesn't have the credits for it, obviously, with the no moneymaker play, but 44 out of 50 is what NuclearPizza is at. He doesn't need to make generators quite yet. Both NuclearPizza and Wreckz are switching out Archies for Berthas, which is just a little bit crazy. Just a little bit. Now Wreckz now pumping out even more generators. Oh, does have one in his build queue right now. Oh, flies all the way back, so wasting kind of a lot of time, losing a few units here at 59 out of 69, and NuclearPizza is at his max, so I would assume generators would come out sometime soon now. Wreckz still not with any points in attack aura, whereas NuclearPizza has 2. So, I mean, it's a huge difference. I forget the exact percentages, but I think level 2, something like 20, 25. It's significant enough to really definitely spend the credits. But Wreckz sort of pushing NuclearPizza back. Who has more Berthas? 3 to 3, so it's even. 59 to 44. What does the unit composition say here? 6 Longhorn to 7, 2 Gemini coming out for Wreckz. And NuclearPizza now pumping out generators. This is, I guess, you can kind of consider this Wrex's time to, or it was while NuclearPizza was socketing, but Wrex's time to try to get a little bit more ahead. And honestly, more healing units might really help. Neither of these players have bombs, so I guess the bear traps were more important for Wreckz, and the Mortys were more important for NuclearPizza. Other than that, their loadouts are identical. Yeah, except for Gemini and Longhorn, which, to be quite honest, is not really that huge of a difference at this point in time. Wreckz, frequently with a single tank out instead of, I mean, he can double carry, I know that. Okay, trading Gemini or Longhorn Gemini, it's the same thing, really. They are worth the same, especially in this game. For all intents and purposes, their function is the same. and Wreckz really focusing on that mid cluster. Nuclear really focused here on top. Oh, and actually, Wreckz trying to harass and kill something. Wreckz is going to try to go for a generator. Will NuclearPizza actually let him do that? He's going to go and get a second generator. Will NuclearPizza kill anything to actually make it worth losing those in that time? No, it does not. It looks like he's just setting up, and the artillery setup is pretty solid right now. Wreckz socketing even more generators. NuclearPizza lost some, and just queuing up more birthdays. And he's not at a huge loss. He lost a couple of units, and he's probably okay, but now Wreckz maxed out at generators. At this point, I don't know what he should be doing, or what he could be doing. I guess more birthdays, but more tanks is what he's coming out with right now. And the middle outpost, neutral with this Bertha firing in and this Bertha firing in. It's not that surprising, and this Bertha firing in right here, although I think they are barely out of range of Wreckz's units that are sitting over there at the left side of the mid. NuclearPizza might actually be able to just move these up just a little bit so they are in range of these. Oh, but once again, Bertha Wars. Oh, Bertha Wars. Artillery with the same range on both sides creates quite a standoff sometimes. And yeah, NuclearPizza killing a few Gemini, losing a few Gemini. This is just a back and forth, never-ending back and forth. Wreckz already at 70 out of 89. NuclearPizza at 50 out of 55. Wreckz might actually be able to pull this out. Jeez, I don't know how long this is going to last, but it will last a long time. 10 minutes and 29 seconds into the game. Wreckz even microing neutrals to see if he could, or not neutrals, creeps. And will he be able to get this kill on NuclearPizza? There's a lot of, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Oh god, and Wreckz, the one getting finished off himself. It's dangerous, yeah, dropping the ellipses. It's only 2 actually, so that doesn't actually officially count. But now NuclearPizza re-microing his stuff. Actually, a lot of Wreckz's units are dying, not enough healing units, and Wreckz still now coming back to the fight. NuclearPizza really aggressively leapfrogging his tanks up. Yeah, now it's evening out a lot more. It's 53 to 66. Wreckz is going to be able to take a little bit of damage here. The Bertha's firing in. This Bertha is almost dead. It's smoking black. The Ratchet trying to do its work. But where is the Sonya? Wreckz does not have a Sonya, whereas NuclearPizza does right here. So yeah, Wreckz. Oh, here's the Sonya. Gosh, I'm so blind. Oh, but Bear Trap's coming out. Oh boy, I don't know about that. Spending your upkeep on Bear Traps, especially at this point of the game, and randomly microing Berthas, I don't know if it's even necessary. Just so much splash back and forth going down. NuclearPizza is at 49 upkeep, and Wreckz is at 74, so Wreckz is now getting even further ahead. Oh, NuclearPizza spots a Gemini to snipe and successfully does so. Wreckz putting down, wow, that's a lot of Sonyas. He really doesn't want artillery to do that much damage to him. NuclearPizza with 7 Berthas out, 1 more coming. And Wreckz with, let's see, 4. So NuclearPizza definitely winning the Bertha war in terms of the numbers. Oh, and Wreckz putting down a Sonya. How far will this slide? Will Wreckz actually catch it? No, it's fine. It's at a good spot. It's at a good enough spot that he doesn't really have to worry too much. Oh man, the Bertha was firing here. Wow, that's a really low minimum range. Yeah, so let's see here. NuclearPizza with a lot of Berthas over here. There's 5, and Wreckz has only 2. So yeah, Wreckz really needs to pick up the pace and choose where he wants to actually have his units. NuclearPizza has very little units over here. The majority of his artillery are sitting over here. And oh man, now Wreckz is losing a lot of units. 62 to 55. NuclearPizza is at his unit cap now. Will he pump out any generators? Any more generators, that is. He only has 1 out on the field. And I guess that's one of the biggest reasons Wreckz is able to keep up with him. NuclearPizza isn't really able to go above his unit cap, although he has, okay, the credits in his bank doesn't really say to me, man, he really needs to spend his credits, he needs to make generators, because he's fine in terms of the number of units he has. And Wreckz just, I think that was healing up a Bertha, not making more. Oh, just more Gemini just getting killed over and over again. It's the same thing over and over again. These Bear Traps are doing absolutely nothing for Wreckz. That was wasted credits and wasted upkeep. Although he has plenty of generators down on the field, it's still the credits that he spent and healing up completely healthy tanks. Yeah. So now NuclearPizza is pumping out generators. This will be an even game pretty soon, but NuclearPizza really out microing Wreckz, I think, in the artillery war. And now Wreckz doing a flyby, doing a quick scout. Doesn't see anything that he can snipe, so does decide to fly back to his forward outpost. Another Sonya down on the field. The dude has 4 Sonyas down, which is probably not that necessary. NuclearPizza only has 2. One is actually coming out because he needs to make another one for this area, I guess. The coverage, or the lack thereof, of these deflection units are a little bit crazy. And now Wreckz moving up. NuclearPizza might not be able to handle this. That's a lot of tanks from Wreckz. 71 out of 89, and 1 coming out of those of that upkeep are tanks. So 7 now. Another one coming out. NuclearPizza getting pushed back, further and further and further. This is kind of the thing you typically expect on Simple. At 14 minutes and 23 seconds into the game, Wreckz is definitely moving. Definitely making his way. Great leapfrog play. Definitely has enough ratchets here to really sustain that kind of you know, aggressive move up. And now just moving more and more and more, dedicating almost all of his units to this area. And yo boy, neutralizing the outpost. That is pretty major. The 4 infantry will walk in. Will they be able to stay? Yes, they will. Wreckz taking that outpost under his control, dropping a Gemini. Doesn't have anything else left in his queue, but NuclearPizza is really on the ropes now. He's way past his unit cap, 53 out of 40, because he lost that power station, and Wreckz has a lot of Berthas firing in, rarely grabbing a bear trap before. Random, barely grabbing a bear trap before that outpost goes down to neutral, and NuclearPizza takes this outpost back under his control. Has 3 Longhorn now in this area. Wreckz just moving even closer and closer, though. He is able to get his units repositioned to the other side of mid, which is pretty much the first sign, the first step in progressing and kind of winning the mid fight, I guess. Oh, and now Wreckz moving out. I guess he's moving on T. The number of waypoints for here is like 7 or 4 or something like that, so I don't know if that's the best decision ever. But he will be able to get a pretty good... Oh man, there are a lot of tanks over here. Wreckz is microwing, not dropping the tank with his paladin shield, and a random stray ratchet moving out there. NuclearPizza with a lot of Berthas firing in, actually. If Wreckz... Oh, but Wreckz has a lot of Sonyas, and he will be able to take this forward under his control. NuclearPizza has plenty of Berthas, but Wreckz just causing quite a lot of trouble with a lot of his tanks. Has plenty of energy, well, not plenty of energy, but had plenty of energy to move all of his stuff around. Now remicroing his Berthas. Man, this is quite an assault from Wreckz. 67 to 38, and sheesh. NuclearPizza desperately trying to hang on. More Berthas coming out, or well, 1 more Bertha coming out, and a lot of tanks. Well, oh man, a lot of these units have been killed. Where are all of Wrex's 66 upkeep? They're sitting over here. They're sitting over here, a little bit over here. Okay, yeah, they're pretty much all here and here. Really needs to use those units. Actually, he is winning in terms of units on the field and upkeep, but yeah, he really needs to actually, because he is winning, take advantage of the fact that he's winning. He does have plenty of tanks in this area, although NuclearPizza will be able to clear a couple tanks here, distract that fire. Oh man, level 4 creeps. Now we are at 16 minutes. So yes, level 4 creeps are starting to come into play, and it will not necessarily favor Wreckz, but because this is the contested area and both sets of heavily firing creeps are going to be walking to here at around the same time, just like this. Even though they have longer distances to travel, you know, just got to keep in mind that the successive waves of creeps and the bear traps, again, I don't really know if this is a very good use of his time, to be quite honest. Still 4 Berthas firing in this top forward outpost for NuclearPizza. And Wreckz now just trying to micro some stuff at the mid. NuclearPizza taking this outpost back, what? And a lot of bear traps there, sitting down there, wasting Wrex's upkeep. I don't really know if he should continue fighting this. This unit cluster is very, very vulnerable. NuclearPizza was... I mean, it's vulnerable because it's this far from this outpost, and Wreckz can just set up Berthas right here. So Wreckz will have an easier time, slightly easier, not dramatically easier, but slightly easier time managing those artillery in the mid-fight. And it's not even a mid-fight anymore. Wreckz has won the mid-fight now. This is just a post-to-post kind of fight. NuclearPizza will be able to snipe another Gemini. So many units sniped. How many has been? He's been able to kill 51 of Wrex's units, whereas Wreckz has only been able to kill 14, which is like a huge freaking difference. Now repositioning his artillery to fire at this unit cluster down here. I think if I were Wreckz, I mean, I'm not a top tier player like these guys, but you know, if I were Wreckz, I might want to just spam Berthas as much as I possibly can with minimal tanks. I mean, clearly that tank push did allow him to grab that forward for a good amount of time. I mean, it's not under his control anymore. Look at all those bear traps, but yeah, I mean, he really did a good job with all those tanks. But at this point, it's getting really stagnant and just a lot of artillery micro, so he might want to just focus as much as he possibly can on Berthas. Does have, let's see how many he has on the field right now. 4. There's 4 out on the field, and they're all sitting right here. You can see all 4. NuclearPizza with 5, and that top outpost, that top forward power station, under Green's control once more. These Gemini could be moved up just a little bit closer so they could be kept in range of keeping that outpost neutral as much as possible, which would probably be a good thing. Wreckz, I don't know, this is a little aggressive. Oh, but there are not too many tanks over here for NuclearPizza, and Wreckz will be able to tank a lot of the damage just with his Paladin shield. Bertha going down. NuclearPizza is at 38 to 77. And yeah, now Wreckz moving out, taking this forward outpost once more. NuclearPizza just defending against creeps. It's so hard to defend against creeps, honestly. That's why I love bringing bot spawners in a 2v2 or a 3v3. 1v1 is kind of suicide, but yeah, in a 2v2 or a 3v3, if you could reach the 15-minute mark, once you replace all your socket units with bot spawners, it's like amazing. It's crazy awesome. It's basically GG, you know, depending. You got to defend the bot spawners for sure, but yeah, the bot spawners are so crazy. They're ridiculous, especially when there's level 4 creeps coming out. I'm just saying. Early game, first 10-15 minutes, they're pretty much terrible. But now Wreckz, with enough defensive or enough tanks in defensive position to hold that outpost and keep it. Now it does look like NuclearPizza is on the ropes here. Level 13, both players, and 85 to 31. And for some funny reason, I feel like NuclearPizza has either as high a score as Wreckz, like pretty damn close, or even higher. Wreckz now moving out with quite a lot of tanks, though, at the top area. Still has a few Berthas firing in. Oh, random down here. I don't know when. I don't remember when he put that down. I didn't see it. But now Wreckz moving out. I would assume on Y. Oh, maybe he set him on capture, because whatever are on capture will go and surround this outpost, and the rest will just go past. But 90 to 18, Wreckz is way overwhelming NuclearPizza in terms of the numbers over here. And Wreckz might even just want to set this on mass Y, and it does look like that he is. Oh, he's just set him on mass C, playing it really safe. And now NuclearPizza is getting dominated. He is in imminent danger of being dominated in about 20 seconds. And now Wreckz bring out even more Gemini from that outpost for some strange reason, even though he had the forward under his control. But now does have plenty of Gemini here at NuclearPizza's fort, and it will just be a matter of time. It doesn't look like NuclearPizza is going to be able to defend against this. It's 6 to 84, so yes, clearly it's just going to be however long NuclearPizza can hold on. Wreckz already calling GG. I don't know if NuclearPizza would agree. He says, oh, GG. I don't know if the O was intentional or not, but I read it out loud anyway. Wreckz with plenty of units, just needs to start leapfrogging. Has a couple Seekers, so it will not allow NuclearPizza to just stay there and hammer away. So does need to heal back up on his fort, and Wreckz will be able to get this win eventually. And game 1 of the I got a Kiwi pop, who cares? But yes, game 1 of the winners, or sorry, the losers finals, which is technically a semi, goes to Wreckz. So we will see game 2.